guard, Ben Renke. Number 75, defensive tackle, Darren Veld. Number 4 at linebacker, Bradley Roeder. Number 25 at linebacker, Cale Culver. Number 55, linebacker, Ben Puente. Number 28, linebacker, Riley Boner. Number 9, cornerback, Jaden Bowles. Number 6 at safety, Bo Jerbach. Number 16 at safety, Lane Abbas. And number 17 at quarterback, Gabe Niederhoff. The head coach for the Cougars is James Cope. The assistant coaches are Mike Culver, Bill Hubner, Brock Homeguard, Riley Shipner, Dave Showalter, Scott Williams, and Kurt Stefflage. And now, your North Tama Redhawks. Number 1, a senior at quarterback, Gabe Capriva. Number 2, a senior at running wide receiver, Devin McKinley. Number 6, a senior at tight end, Adam Greiner. Number 11, a senior at running back, Aiden Zook. Number 42, a senior at wide receiver, Michael Bell. Number 43, a junior at wide receiver, Michael Schreier. Number 50, a sophomore, offensive line, Tyler Popelka. Number 51, a senior outside tackle, Thomas Hume. Number 53, a senior offensive guard, Logan Roush. Number 62, a senior offensive guard, Nathan Kuchera. Number 63, a sophomore center, Ryan Hushik. The Redhawks are coached by head coach Taylor Worth. Assistant coaches are Bryce Gherkin, Jack Halupnik, Dalton Hume, Andrew Kanak. Tonight, we honor our country and remember our veterans, both past and present. At this time, please rise and remove your hats as the North Tama Band plays our national anthem.
All right. All right, good evening, and welcome back to another season of Redhawk football. I'm Tyson Roberts. I've got Mike Morrison here. We can't really hear ourselves talking right now, but let us know if you can actually hear us. I'll just keep going. We got North Tama Redhawks and the AGWSR Cougars. Both teams come in at 1-0. North Tama last week had a pretty convincing win. I got to watch it. They went down to Belle Plaine, 131-14, controlled pretty much from the get-go. AGWSR had a little closer game. They were at Belmont Clemmy. They also won. So both teams come in at 1-0. A little bit, I mean, it's hard to tell with it after each team only playing one game, but just looking at last year, North Tama 2-6. North Tama was 2-6 last year. Beat North Mahaska, BCLUW. Averaged 19 points a game, gave up 34 points a game. I know that doesn't really mean much because in high school, sometimes you will have a big class, lose a class. Kind of depends on what's coming in. But they do return a lot. They return quarterback Capriva, who did a lot of the offense. We're going to see them throw the ball a lot. They kind of figured that out partway through the year last year. AGWSR last year was 8-man. They've been 8-man for the last so many years. They were 5-4 last year. They move up to Class A. They were 5-4. They graduated running back who averaged was 6th in 8-man in rushing. So, but they do have Cale Culver, a good running back. And here we go. That's Devin McKinley. And I don't think he's going to be touched. McKinley, will he make it? 5, touchdown. Now that's a way to start your home part of the schedule. Had a little trickery there. Redhawks had they came around as an end around and McKinley took it. I don't think he was touched. Goes probably 90 yards for the touchdown. We still can't hear ourselves, so I don't know if you can hear us. Okay, you can hear us.
If you're talking to me, you're going to have to swat at me because I can't hear a thing.
So Mike can't hear me. I can't hear Mike, but we're going to talk anyway.
Probably over each other a little bit. We'll just apologize in advance for that.
Looks like the Redhawks tried to go up the middle for a 2-point conversion. Doesn't work. I think that was Schreier that went up the middle. But 15 seconds in, Redhawks up 6-0. Both teams actually had really good defensive games last week. Redhawks gave up 14s. A lot of it was at the end. AGWSR, I believe it was 21-6. I could be wrong. It was 21-6 over Belmont Clemmy, so two teams coming in pretty good defensively. Both 1-0, like I said. AGWSR 8-man last year. Redhawks were A. They're both in Class A, District 3. A tough district. Very tough district. You got the defending, Grundy Center, second place last year in Class A. So defending runners-up, lost to Iowa City Regina. Wapsie Valley, they made it to the quarterfinals, always good. Hudson always has a good team. AGWSR has been good in 8-man. The other teams in this district, BCLUW, Nashua Plainfield, and that makes up the 7. So the Redhawks will play those 6. They had a non-district game last week. And they'll also play St. Ansgar, who's always has a really tough team. Capriva tried to do we saw the Redhawks do that quite a bit last year, but it's not going to work out. Tried to do an onside, kicks it 2 yards, and AGWSR will start on the Redhawk 42.
They're saying they can't hear me, they can only hear you, Tyson.
All right, the Cougars are going to line up on the Redhawk. Oh, nope. Yep, 5 yards up on the 37. Jerbrock takes the snap, hands it off to Roeder. Not much.
Tried going up the middle, but they were stopped right away by Logan Roush.
Something you're seeing less and less of in high school football, huddling. I think the Cougars are going to give the ball to Culver a lot. He had a great game last week. He's a state track participant, a really good athlete. He's number 25. He's 5'11", 190. Great job. Good job of getting into the deep, getting back. It looked like Michael Bell back there, 42. Culver ran the ball for 190 yards off 16 carries last week. That's 12 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns, and an 85-yard touchdown. Cougars are going to go shotgun here, 3rd and 10. Pressure, that, I think he was down. Either way, it's going to be intentional grounding. That was Nathan Kuchera, 62, that got back there. I think they're getting for intentional grounding there. Nope, they're going to waive it. Oh, he was? Must have been inside the tackle box when he got rid of it. Or I'm sorry, outside, not inside. Almost blocked. Redhawks are going to let it go. Cougars are going to almost down it. They're not. Like I said, Redhawks do return a lot of offense last year. Capriva was the leading passer. He was their second leading rusher. Leading receiver, Greiner, number 6. Capriva's now a 3rd-year starting quarterback. He's number 1. New addition, Aiden Zook back there, number 11. Had 11 and a half tackles last week. Not much for Capriva. Granzo tackles.
Test.
Mike and I still can't hear each other, so we're gonna keep going.
I'm getting messages that no one can hear me. So if you can hear me,
or maybe if you let us know if you can actually hear Mike talking. I know you can hear me, but we're having some issues here with our headsets.
I've been just talking like crazy, but it's all for nothing.
And I can't hear you, so I don't know what's going on.
When I talk, it registers over there on the...
Yeah.
When I do talk, but...
We'll get it figured out. First home game of the season. Redhawks going 5 wide on 3rd and 4. Spread it out. See if they try something up the middle here. They do. And he's going to be close. I think he's... Oh, they're going to give him the spot. Well, the far official gave them the spot, they will. So they spread it out, and Capriva goes right up the middle. So last year the Redhawks ran and threw for about the same amount of yardage. They started the season with a lot of running, then they spread it out more. There's a screen right there. There, I can hear something.
Right up there to McKinley. I hear this.
All I hear is the fans. We're trying to get, sorry about that. We're trying to get this going. I know that you can hear me, but I don't know if Mike is registering. Oh, never mind. They can hear both of us. We just can't hear each other.
There's a flag on the play. Continuing to work on this. We will work on it until we get it fixed. We've got a lot of football left to play yet. So.
Looks like a holding penalty in North Tama. It's going to take him back 10 yards. No, I can't hear myself or him.
This is like a dream come true for a lot of people. We can't even hear ourselves.
No. So we'll try not to talk over each other because I don't know. No. There goes Capriva, or sorry, McKinley again. So McKinley with a couple really big plays here for the Redhawks.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
I can hear you now, Toast.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm a little loud. You could probably turn me down a little bit. No, that's okay. I don't need to hear myself that loud.
Down just a tad. I got
there,
a good
Mike
voice.
sounds good. Yeah, we're good now. Here we go.
Capriva with the keeper. Was met by 3 Cougars. Appreciate everybody hanging with us, letting us know you could or could not hear me. You may be sorry by the end of the game. Now you can.
Thanks. No, we're not trying to. We're not saying you didn't get the job already.
Well, I'll apologize because I was just talking away and I said all kinds of good things earlier, but you didn't get to hear them. So.
And we'll keep it at that. Yeah. Looks like Capriva wanted to go deep. McKinley again.
With the leaping catch.
Devin McKinley having a great start to this game. He's a senior. He kind of plays a couple different positions. He's sometimes a running back, sometimes a receiver. He's even played some quarterback last year. Really came into his own last year. He's a really good athlete.
I can say it has been extremely fun watching him grow.
They go 5 wide again and right up the middle.
Penalty on the play.
Redhawks have tried that play now, 2 or 3 times maybe, because Cougars have a 3-man front. Hasn't really, it worked out the one time for the first down, but another holding penalty. Like I said, both teams good defensive games last week. Redhawks only gave up 14 points. Cougars only gave up 6. McKinley's a little shook up. I think he's got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, he landed pretty hard. He went from midair to the ground pretty quick.
He's not the tallest player out there, but he's got some ups. He got up for that one.
I will say last week, too, 6 of those points was on our JV. So
It was, you're right. You know, like the one touch, they scored the one in the first half, and then, yeah, near the end of the game, there was a score by Belle Plaine. And another screen, that one to Zook. I didn't see who came in for McKinley. It looks like it was Austin Unker. He's also a senior, 26. It's good the Redhawks aren't dealing with too many injuries. Last year, injury bug hit for a while. It's good to see Michael Schreier out there, 43, was hurt, I think, the whole season last year. Going deep. Oh, what a pass.
Got the touchdown. At the Griner in the end zone.
Griner was a favorite target of Capriva last year. He's a leading receiver last year. He's back. He's a tight end, kind of a split end. Big body, and that was a perfect pass by Capriva.
He kept going to him last week, too, and they just didn't get hooked up.
Yeah, they had
Except
a couple.
for that one in the end zone where we were all standing waiting, and it's like, oh, he did catch
Yeah, it was like a jump ball. That was crazy. I didn't know who had it. It was hard to see, but no, there was 3 or 4 times that Capriva tried to go deep for him and just out threw him just a little bit. That one looked pretty good. Redhawks will go for 2 again. Kind of a little option right there. Sook's not in. We got 2 flags. Oh, he is in. He did make it in. We got a couple flags. Probably a hold.
That is going to be our biggest opponent tonight if we don't get that under wraps.
That's already the 3rd holding penalty, and we're not even, still got 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. I'm sure Coach Worth isn't too happy about that.
Going to try this again.
Capriva rolls out, goes to, I think he's looking for Unker, knocked down by the Cougars.
.458 left in the first quarter. Redhawks 12, Cougars 0.
Okay, we're going to go through some ads here, and we do have them down. Oh, we're going to put them right back up. Okay, Pillar Insurance here in Traer. Call Carmen, Ed, Chad, any kind of your insurance needs. These are all sponsors that we have, some new this year, most from last year. Chelsea Savings Bank also here in Traer, and also Victor Savings Bank in Belle Plaine, Van Horn, Chelsea, and here in Traer, and Victor. KT Kennedy Consulting, that's Keith, who usually is here. He's moved over to the PA, so you might hear him in the background, but that's he and his wife, Trish, their consulting company. Any kind of marketing or computer needs that you might have, you can call up Keith or Trish. And teed up at Traer here at the Traer Golf Club, just north of town. Golfed there before. It's a great course. Nice flat course with a little bit of water. And I'm sure that there's a crowd probably out at the Traer Golf Club watching the game, and they always are. They got a big crowd out there. So hello, thank you for sponsoring. We'll get to more sponsors, don't worry. They're also always down in the left-hand corner. You can see it toggling through. I don't do ad reads like Keith Kennedy. He's the man at it, and he is the voice of the Redhawks. But he is moved over. He's still here. He's still doing it. But he has moved over to the PA play-by-play. So you will probably hear him in the background, but it's myself again, and we have Mike Morrison up here. It's good to have Mike up here and talking, giving his knowledge.
A little bit different view for me from up here.
Yeah, you're used to sitting in the stands.
Yeah, I'm used to being on the corner to your left there.
Yep.
Calling out the first downs. And maybe a missed call or two.
Well, it happens. It's fine. You can actually watch, and you don't have to know kids playing, and it's a little different probably.
Yeah, get to sit back and enjoy it and not focus so much on the one person.
Son Chase was on that really good team a couple years ago when he was a senior. So close to making it to the Dome. That undefeated season.
Fumble by the Cougars.
I don't believe the Cougars have a first down yet. The Redhawks have really controlled time of possession, and I mean, obviously they had the works when you have a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown to start the game.
Third down and 9 for the Cougars. And it will be fourth down and
Yeah, they went option
9.
Jared Brock over to Culver. Culver gets taken out of bounds. Redhawks have really bottled him up so far. Like I said, he had 190 yards last week. He had 12 yards of carry, a long touchdown. Cougars only threw the ball 3 times last week, so.
Roeder back to punt again. Gets it off. Redhawks back away, and they do end up with good field position.
$115 people watching. Thank you. One thing I forgot to mention, we like this from last year. Let us know where you're watching from. Yes, do it. Mr. Levi LaRue says no, and I say yes. We love to know where you're watching from. We talked about last year having a map up and pinning where everyone. We had one. I don't know what happened to it because we get people from all around the United States, the world, or if you're just watching in Traer, that's fine. Or Ackley or Geneva. Or Wellsburg, or Steamboat Rock. Got it. Oh, of course I do. Redhawks move back again. It must have been another penalty. It was hard to tell. I think that was Michael Bell, 42.
Bell, yep.
Yeah, if you haven't watched, I mean, you probably haven't seen, if you didn't watch the game last week, some new faces, or at least some players that maybe didn't play much last year. They're getting more time as the Redhawks, of course, like every year, graduate. Last year had a good group. There's some regulars in there. You have Aiden Zook back there, 11. He's looking for Griner. Oh, another good route right there.
It was good. Griner kept working to get open there, giving him a target.
And another penalty. This could be another hold that's back there. You're right. That's their own worst enemy right now. Illegal procedure. So somebody lined up in the wrong spot. Across the line to see if we have some different linemen from last year. some from last year. You'll see 53 Logan Roush in there. Started last year. 62 Nathan Kuchera. 51 Thomas Hume. He played a lot last year. Trying to see who else. 50 Tyler Popelka. I don't know if I know Dylan Hushik. And Ryan Hunt, well, Dylan's watching and watch his brother there at center, trying to fill in the shoes. Dylan playing over Morningside. Oh my goodness, he's wide open. And that is Michael Schreier.
Touchdown, Redhawks.
Good to have him back. You know, I was looking at Capriva. I'm sure you were too. I did not see how he got so open. That's a blown coverage right there.
Well, Capriva, I think, was starting to move up a little bit, so everybody pulled in and kind of left him out there by himself.
That's helps to have a mobile quarterback back there that you know can be a threat to run.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a issue for the defense when you know he's a track star and goes to state track. Oh, was that you that took him to state track?
Yeah, when he was a freshman. A really good hurdler, and I mean, I think he was player of the year in basketball last year in conference. It was a little pick play trying to go to Greiner. It's 18-0. We're not even through the first quarter. Some big plays by the Redhawks. We got some good places. Floyd, I know where that is. Urbandale, I don't think I've seen Urbandale yet. Sioux City, Dylan. Traer Golf Course, yes, the crew there. Orlando, there's a good one. Noah watching from South Dakota. Got some ex-players here watching, that's awesome. Team start 18-0 here.
I think this is going to be another one of them nights that I'm glad I'm not a cheerleader.
They're getting a workout tonight. What I didn't even see. Are they doing push-ups or? Oh, they're doing jumping jacks.
Yep.
Come on, do some push-ups. Little extended break here. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I know last year with the COVID rules, they took a lot more breaks to sanitize and all that. I don't know if that's what's going on right now. I didn't think they were still doing that, but I don't know. Like I said, if you missed it before, Redhawks 2-6 last year. I know we've both teams are 1-0 right now. We don't have a lot to go off of in the year, but Redhawks were 2-6 in Class A. The Cougars were 5-4 in 8-man. They move up to Class A. I looked. I don't think these teams have played each other. I can't remember. It was like 2014.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was thinking about that earlier this week.
Yeah, I'm sure they were in the same district for a while, and then the Cougars went down to 8-man, and they're back up to Class A. Never know what they're going to do in the kickoff. Capriva's going to go deep, though.
And it takes a Red Hawk bounce for sure.
But then it goes out of bounds, so another penalty. So close. Cougars will have decent field position here to start. See if they can get something going. Still don't think they have a first down. A lot of game left.
A lot of football left, but I would be impressed with the way the defense has been playing so far tonight. I'd say they definitely came to play.
Yeah, and that was the calling card when the two state playoff teams. It was defense. I think they led Class A the 1 year when Chase was a senior. I think they gave up 6 points a game. I know a lot of those players are gone now, but defense has always been big here at North Tama. Last year, a little bit of a step back, but this year, looking pretty good so far. Culver, oh, we've got something going on here. Michael Bell and Bradley Roeder are going at it. Roeder's helmet came off. Can't believe nothing was thrown on either of them. Usually when something like that happens, but
I didn't see anything.
I mean, I didn't. I just saw nothing.
Nothing happened.
It's fine. They're just talking. Oh, they're getting, now they're, of course, everyone's going to be looking right at that.
Right.
So that happens in basketball, happens in almost every sport.
Michael doing a good job of just staying focused and playing football.
Exactly. Backing off. Culver hit right away. That looked like Hushik back there. 63. Can always count on a Hushik being in there to clog up the middle. That's Ryan. He's a sophomore. Coach Worth is really fired up right now, and why wouldn't you be? That was as dominant of a quarter that I've seen the Redhawks play in a long time. 18-0. Think we're gonna do some ads? We're going to, I guess so.
Did you talk about the Cherry Golf Course?
We did talk about Cherry Golf Course. They got the big crew out there watching. As always, thank you. So lots of good time to go out and golf. Okay, appraisal and real estate services here. That's Jamie Howard and Madison Howard. Always been a great supporter of all North Tama athletics. You go there on, well, I call it Main Street, but 2nd Street here in Traer for all your appraisal and real estate needs. North Tama Dollars for Scholars. That was started here a couple years ago to help out. And I can't, how many are given out this year? Levi?
Last year there was 16.
16, I think, $1,000 scholarships to graduating seniors from North Tama. That'll be going in. You got the number and the website down there if you want to help donate. Marvel Auctions, also a great supporter of all North Tama athletics, is Marv. You can call him up. You got the number there. Always has a good auction going on. I don't know when the next one is. Probably sometime soon. And State Farm Joe Morris, also here on 2nd Street, Main Street in Traer, is State Farm Insurance. Also been supporting North Tama athletics for a long time. And we'll stop there. I don't know if we have any more. We got a couple more. We'll wait. Like I said, they're down in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
Short off the side of his foot.
Roeder kicks it, and the Redhawks are going to start on the 50.
It is definitely good to hear the student section down there cheering on the football team.
We have a pretty good student section here today.
Student section was loud and proud last night on the volleyball game as well.
Yeah, big win last night for the 7th ranked Redhawks. They started the season unranked and they moved up. They're 6-1. They're ranked 7th in Class A. They had a big win over AP last night and Meskwaki. And yeah, the student section, there was a big crowd there last night. Another penalty by the Redhawks.
Right up the middle, Capriva with the keeper. Down at about the 30.
And that was a keeper all the way. He took it and he took out. He wasn't waiting for anything. No, just from the first quarter, looks like Redhawks have a pretty good speed advantage here in this game, or at least they're playing faster. You can tell.
They are definitely here to play tonight.
They had a good start to the game last week too, and like I said, controlled it throughout. But that was a little more grinding than so far what they're doing here.
Zook with the carry.
It's a good strong run, staying low. I believe that's his first carry of the game, or maybe second carry. A little pump and go right there. Bell was open for a second, but I think the play was, it looked like he was pumping, then he was going to go, and then he was covered.
Knocked down by 76. Aiden Heatland.
Fort Dodge, people watching. Trayer, yes. Carroll, Jewel, Puerto Rico, or maybe, we don't know. Be a nice one.
Passing out to Zook. Caught. Taken down to about the 13.
Great out route by Zook. He knew exactly where the first down was. Good block by Greiner in there.
And that was good enough for a Redhawk first down.
Yeah, we don't have anyone saying that. That's you.
That's why I asked if I had an on-off button.
You can just go ahead and yell it. It's fine. Go 5 wide again. But Cougars go with 4 down linemen instead of 3.
Quick pass out to McKinley.
Maybe got 5, about 4 Cougars take him down.
He's second and about 6.
We have someone watching from Domsistan, which is just east of Czechoslovakia.
That's very Czech.
I was thinking about running over there tomorrow.
It's not too far, right? Tried that play again, didn't work. Out to Zook. Redhawks haven't had a lot of third downs. They have one now, 3rd and 5 on the 9. I would say this is 4 down territory. I don't know if the Redhawks even attempted a field goal last year.
Capriva dancing around, finding some.
Oh, he's in the end zone.
In the end zone.
Don't think that was the play, but worked out.
That's what that speed will help with.
Yeah, the Redhawks speed definitely on display here tonight. And really, I mean, the line has done a great job. There's been holes are right there. They opened up. At least the left side was open. Don't know if it was supposed to go there, but it looked good. Redhawks, I don't think. I mean, last year they did, it was, if I remember right, maybe half and half going for 2, and Capriva was kicking extra points. This year they're just going to go for 2.
Yep.
Handoff in the middle to Zook. He's going to see if he can make it in. I think they're going to be short.
Extra point was no good. It is 24-0 Redhawks. 9:30 to go in the second quarter.
So good start to the game for the Redhawks. Pretty dominant so far, 24-0. Mike said something about the volleyball last night. We have other sports going on here at North Tama. Like I said, the volleyball team started the year unranked and had a very good showing at a tournament down in Meskwaki. Beat some ranked team, or at least one ranked team. They're 7th in Class 1A. They have a home tournament tomorrow. It's a big one. 8 teams. I have the teams somewhere. BGM, Dunkerton, North Fayette Valley, Gladbrook Rhinebeck, who's I think ranked 3rd, or they're always good. Meskwaki, Union, and Waterloo Christian. That starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow here at North Tama. JV football. It says Monday. Is JV football really on Monday? On Labor Day?
It is Monday.
It is.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, Monday's Labor Day. Just wondered if they're. And the schedule still says it's on Monday. We're going to go with it.
I am signed up for the concession
So
stand.
Mike would.
You can come in and see me.
There you go. Come say hi to Mike. Tell him what a great job he's doing.
Capriva back kicking off. Down the left side.
That one's way out of bounds. Like I said, volleyball's off to a really good start. Cross country off to a good start. They ran last night. Pine Lake and Eldora. Tough team. There was some really good teams there last night. I saw the results. Out of 150, at least on the girls' side, out of 155 runners, Grace Lidgett was 5th. Jules Breckenridge was 13th. Both of them went to state last year. Grace was a top 15 finisher. She's ranked 8th in Class 1A. And I think they ranked the top 20 individuals, and Jules shouldn't be very far off of that. So cross country off to a great start as well. They don't have a meet until next Thursday in Union, so not too far from here at 4:15. I think this is that, they must be doing that COVID break thing again that they did last year.
It would appear so. That was my
Oh, maybe the Cougars did call timeout.
that was my first cross-country meet last night.
That's right, your daughter's running now.
That was interesting.
What did you think? What did she think? I haven't asked her.
She was 56th out of 155.
Hey,
so
top 3rd
top 3rd.
as a sophomore, her first year out.
Yep.
Yeah, the team was 9th out of 12, but I saw the girl. I talked to Coach Holbach, and the teams there were, I mean, it was a loaded field.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
And that's not an easy course. That's probably, other than maybe BGM, that would be the toughest course they run on.
Yeah, they talked about the hill down at BGM.
Yep. Thursday at Union at the golf course is going to be easier, so that's good. No, the girls have enough to score. I think the boys only have one runner out, but the girls finally have enough to score. It's been a while, and they had 2 state qualifiers last year, and now they have enough to score. I mean, they won conference last year.
Yep.
Because they only score, I think, 4 at conference, so we'll see. Could have a...
Katie Holbach doing a great job of coaching those.
She's really done a great job with the program. That was not Culver running.
Those bowls.
Yeah, like I said, Culver had a great game last week. 190 yards, 12 yards of carry, 85-yard touchdown run, and the Redhawks have done a great job on them. If the Cougars have thrown maybe, once or twice, if that.
There's a little bit of a botched play brought down in the backfield by Aiden Cook.
Sook had 11 and a half tackles last week. That's impressive, getting to double digits in a game. He had 11 and a half tackles, 7 solo, half a sack. It's a pretty good line right there. He'll come off, though. Tyler Popelka comes in on defense.
Third down and 7 for the Cougars. Looking to pass. He's got a man open.
Pretty good looking play right there. Good kind of jump pass by Jared Brock.
Good move, good spin move there by Bowles as well.
I believe that's the first down for the Cougars tonight. So we'll see if that gives them some momentum here. They will get the ball first after halftime. Remember, the Redhawks started the game with about a 90-yard kind of end around reverse.
Main thing is
return.
it was a return for a touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it was. McKinley ran it. Nobody touched him. Attempt to Culver, just out of his reach.
Zook checking back in, bringing Popelka off. 8:04 left in the second. Redhawks on defense right now. Cougars showing a little sign of ability to move the ball. Going up the middle again. Crediting Greiner with the tackle. There was a host of Redhawks there to help him out.
I don't know the answer to this, but I wonder how much of a adjustment it is going from 8-man back to 11-man for these players and this coaching staff. I mean, obviously they had the whole summer, or
Preseason.
you're not really allowed to do much in summer, but the preseason to get ready. But I mean, it is a little bit of a different game, and
yeah, the field is a different size.
Yep. Oh, big hit right there.
Hit by the defense.
On Boner, I didn't see who hit him.
There.
Roush was the first one to hit, I think. But yeah, less players, smaller field. Looks like they're running, I didn't see them play last year, but just going off stats, they ran the ball a lot last year. So it looks like that hasn't really changed much. I know usually an 8-man, it's a little higher scoring, smaller field.
Right.
I'm sure it's an adjustment, and they played well. I watched their game last week against Belmont Clemmy. It was a very good defensive game. They won 21-6. There's a block. They've been close.
Couture looks like he got a hand on it.
They've been close on a couple, and looks like Couture got his hand on one.
That's one of the reasons why Couture is on the line. He's a little guy, but he is quick on his feet, and he's got a lot of power. He can slip right through between those big guys.
And he's a wrestler. I know that helps. I mean, you like the Iowa Hawkeyes, their line is always, they recruit wrestlers. And you can tell they always have a good line every year.
5'8", 155 pounds isn't exactly what you would call a lineman.
No, it isn't. I mean, in Class A, sometimes a little smaller, but you're right. He plays bigger.
Yep.
Redhawks have done a good. They've had undersized linemen do well. You remember Corey Eisenhower?
Yeah.
Very undersized.
Another
Maybe
wrestler.
Another wrestler. You're right. Maybe 5'6". Maybe.
Yeah, he's all of that. You're welcome, Corey.
But a great lineman. I believe all district linemen, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, doesn't really matter sometimes. But yeah, wrestling, I think that helps a lot.
Yep.
And you look at the line, Kuchera, wrestler. Roush, wrestler. Hushik, big. Hume, tall. Popelka, getting big. He's grown a lot. He's been out there pretty much all game. He's done a great job on the line. He's a sophomore. He's really got a lot bigger.
.638 left in the second quarter. Redhawks 24, Cougars 0 still.
I believe this is COVID break. Hello from Texas, someone says. And I've seen a lot of great quality for the picture and the sound. That is not Mike and I. We just talk. Our voices might be annoying. But no, the sound and the picture is all, that's tech team. That's Keith Kennedy, Levi LaRue, and all these kids that do everything. It's great quality. It's above our pay grade.
Yeah. I'm not even sure I'm worth the volunteer status, but here I am. Capriva back to pass, goes incomplete.
Tempted to Schreier.
Pretty good showing from the fans here in the stands as well. It is a beautiful night for high school football. Capriva back to pass.
Ooh,
McKinley.
He's met. That's a great tackle.
Tackle over at the 45.
That's Niederhoff with that's a great form tackle right there. I can't knock the wind out of McKinley again.
Yeah, he met him as soon as the ball did.
And with those crossing routes, sometimes you see, especially in college and stuff, oh man, some with the targeting now.
Yeah, you're a little, I think the word's defenseless, I think, and you're coming across there.
But I think Niederhoff did a really good job that was a good tackle. He didn't lead with his helmet. He hit him square in the chest.
Didn't pile drive him.
Exactly.
He just took him to the ground.
Legal hit, but I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. That's what it looks like. We hope. I can kind of go through, here's how, if you haven't seen North Haven's schedule, here's how it goes. Last week at Belle Plaine, like I said, Redhawks 130-114. That was a non-district game. Here at AGWSR. Next week they go to Hudson. Good rivalry. Hudson was 1A last year. They're back down to Class A. And McKinley's good. The 17th homecoming against Nashua Plainfield, new to the district. And then here again against St. Ansgar, who's a perennial power in Class A. That's never an easy game. Then their Hex go to BCLEW. They're home against Wapsie Valley, another tough team. And then they end the year at Grundy Center.
Another good team.
Who will be another, I don't know what they're ranked. I think I saw they were third. They were second last year in the state.
Always a tough team, good program over there. But you never know.
You don't. That was tipped right there.
Flag on the play.
Velb got his hand up there, and we have a flag in the back, in the defensive backfield. Interesting place.
Well, it's over there in the area of Bell and Roeder.
They've been kind of
exchanging pleasantries all evening.
Just saying hi to each other. They're going to, because the ball was tipped, it doesn't matter. So I think they were going to go with maybe pass interference, but once the ball's tipped, it's free game. There's no pass interference. So I'm assuming that's what it was, because he did the tip.
The waving off the penalty brings up second down. Capriva finding some room to run.
That was an option play with Zook trailing, and Capriva keeps.
Gets up to about the 37.
as the fog settles a little bit. You're right, this is beautiful September football weather.
Yeah, this is football weather.
Because it can be hot. Rained all day. Field's holding up really well. Had a lot of rain lately, but it looks pretty good. Third and 2. Zook. Well, I don't think that was supposed to happen. The Redhawks are lucky to keep the ball.
Yeah, he was hit right away, kept his feet moving.
Zook was in, that was good that Zook was in motion, or else I don't know if Capriva would have got to it. I think it was, the ball, and it's probably a little wet.
Yep, for sure.
I'm sure Hushik just had a little trouble with it. I believe they're going to go for it here, 4th and 4 on the 39. Might as well, up 24-0.
Yeah, I know I would.
As McKinley still, he's getting some water, he's sitting, he looks like he's doing fine.
It's probably, might surprise you, but he's smiling.
No, he never smiles, ever. Another low snap, but Capriva gets it. He could probably run for it. Oh, it looked like it, and then I couldn't see who shot up there.
Closed in on him pretty quick.
Yeah, that was a good
yard
job.
Short, it looks like.
It was 55. That was Ben Puente, did a good job. He came in, he didn't get the tackle, but he slowed him down, and because I thought he was going to get it. Puente,
Yeah, it looked like he was going to make it there.
Yeah, he did a good job, and there's a stand.
Turning the ball over on downs. Be first down Cougars.
Redhawks also get Tyrus Luker in there. He is number 12. He's a freshman. He's out there in cornerback playing. As McKinley's still on the bench.
Right up the middle. Ran right into his own guy and bounced off.
There's been nothing there for Culver. I think their longest run might be 5 yards.
I'm gonna guess they talked about him a little bit this week.
You think? I mean, looking at stats from last week, and I know from coaching track, he's a state long jumper. I mean, I don't believe he made it in the 100, but he was pretty close. He's a fast runner, and he's 5'11", 190. He's got good size. I don't know what other sports he plays, but he's a good athlete from my experience.
He's one of those guys that you know hit you when they hit you.
Oh yeah.
Pass completed.
So they go the air. Abbas with the catch. Like I said, Cougars only threw the ball. They were 2 for 3 last week.
Such a good job.
So we'll see if they get something going before halftime with 3:30 to go, down 24-0. Like I said, the Cougars do get the ball after halftime.
Quarterback swinging around the outside. Picks up the first down.
Good keeper by Brock, and we've got a penalty in the defensive backfield again, near the end. Looks like Zook maybe a little shaken up. He was going in for the tackle. He probably lost his footing. Looks like they're starting to lose their footing a little bit more, both teams. Personal foul on the Redhawks. You'd probably assume that has to do with the bell rotor. Maybe. I believe it is because Coach Worth telling him to keep his head. So we'll tack on 15. This is the furthest that the Cougars have been in Red Hawk territory. They're on 34.
It's time for the defense to start making those stands that they were doing so good at.
All right, the Redhawks, I don't know what penalty yardage is. I think the Redhawks have more penalty yardage than the Cougars might have yards. I mean, they're
definitely winning that battle.
Yeah, they're killing themselves.
Probably be a topic of conversation at halftime.
I'm sure, and that's one of the things. You're up 24-0. You've dominated the first half, but like, what you got to keep motivated at halftime.
Yep, you got to stay focused and do your job every play.
think the Cougars called timeout. Like I said, next week the Redhawks will go to Hudson just up the road. That rivalry's been going on for quite a while. They didn't get to play last year because Hudson was up at 1A. They moved down to A. Sure, that'll be a good game. It always is.
Still got McKinley sitting on the bench there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him. Of course, he's probably going to ride it out to halftime, then
Yep.
come back second half.
And with a 24-0 lead,
Yep.
no, yeah, you're right. Why put him out there
Yep.
by risk something here 3 minutes till halftime? Give him an extra rest.
We've got some able-bodied underclassmen out there that are picking up. Doing a good job for you, Devin. Pass is dropped to Niederhoff.
At his feet. Redhawks go to Hudson next week, and the Cougars have not been at home yet. They will be home against BCLUW, the Battle of the Alphabet Schools. AGWSR, BCLUW. Culver had a little hole to run through, but not much. He was hit by, I think it was Roush first.
Gained a couple on the play. Be 3rd down and 8 for the Cougars on the Redhawk 32.
142 people watching. Thank you for watching, be it for the Redhawks or the Cougars. We love doing this for the people that can't make it, especially for the away team. We know a lot of them maybe can't make the drive. Another runner, that's Caden Abbas. I don't think he's run the ball yet. So we'll see what happens. 4th and 5.
Just under 2 minutes to go left in the first half. Redhawks 24, Cougars 0. Cougars have the ball. The Redhawk 29.
Good job. Zook got in there and hit Jerbrock right when he released it. So we'll see what the Redhawks do here. 2 timeouts, a minute 43. You're on about the 30. Got 70 yards to go.
If
Michael
Bell would have turned around on that one, I think he may have had that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was underthrown, and he didn't know. He was following his guy, but about hit him in the back. My guess is maybe try a couple right away, see if you get anything. If not, you can just run it out.
Take it in the locker room and rest up. Pass out here to Zook.
Got a little something. Looks like the Redhawks will go.
Got about 5, it looks like.
I thought they're going to maybe go quick. I think they might just try something like that and kind of not try anything crazy.
Pretty good looking, getting in trouble.
And he will be sacked by Puente.
Is brought down.
Good coverage. Nothing really open for him.
Yeah, he was looking.
And the Redhawks will probably just kneel it. 10-second difference. Kneel it or try just to run up the middle of something and go up. Halftime 24-0. Got to be happy about the first half if you're a Red Hawk fan. Oh, I stand corrected. They're going to throw it. I don't know how he's still standing. Oh, and it's caught and out of bounds. That's Austin Unker. 50-yard line. See what kind of arm Capriva has here.
He has got some dancing skills, that is for sure. He was not wrapped up, but definitely had a hold of him back there, and he was able to get loose and keep his eyes downfield.
Once again, it helps to have a mobile quarterback. And he kind of he kind of slung that too. I believe at halftime the band will be performing. I don't know if the dance team is. Sometimes they do. We'll see. We'll have it on for you though. False start or timeout. Okay, we'll see if Coach Worth can draw something up here. Maybe he's got something in his back pocket. I'm sure they do in this situation.
Looks like him and Capriva were talking a little bit. I don't know if maybe they were wanting to come up with something, and
maybe Capriva was like, I got an idea.
yeah,
He's a senior quarterback. I mean, you put a lot of trust in him.
he's definitely proven himself here last year, having a good start to this year. Was always a good option to go between him and Skyler.
Yeah, that year when the Redhawks had that run, it was kind of back and forth.
It was.
They just kind of, and they would flip between plays. It wasn't even like sets of downs, and that was a great. One of them would be running back, or they'd split out, and you had confidence in both of them. It was a nice little
don't always
in your back pocket.
Don't always see your quarterback go back to the running back position.
No, or then he's going to go split out and didn't know who's going to be quarterback. We'll see if they try something crazy or if I don't know if he can throw this 55, 60 yards. We're going to find out.
We are about to find out.
Almost. Wouldn't have probably went anywhere, but that is a dominant first half. That's as dominant the first half as I've seen by the Redhawks in a while.
A good showing by the Redhawks. They button up their penalties there at halftime, talk about some things, get McKinley back healthy, and come out strong second half.
It is 24-0 Redhawks. We are going to go, I think the band is, so we will take our headsets off, but we'll leave them on so you can hear the band. We'll have it on the screen, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
We're going to have to get mute buttons for these things.
Yeah, I mean, you probably, we wanted to keep the sound on so everyone could hear the band. I'm sure they heard a lot of stuff,
I'm
but
sure they did. Everybody knows what family in front of us is doing tomorrow.
and I didn't see, I was down there, I didn't hear it. So you guys might have heard a lot, and good or bad. But we wanted to keep it on for the band. I guess we could have muted it after the band was done, but I wasn't up here, and that's okay. But we're back. We've got 2 minutes. They put a little bit more time on. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go here before the third quarter starts. 24-0, Redhawks. I'm Tyson Roberts here with Mike Morrison.
That is me.
That is you. Good game, right?
It is a good game.
If you're a Red Hawk fan. Pretty dominant first half, I mean, to say the least.
Yeah, McKinley got us off to a really good start, got the momentum going, and the rest of the Red Hawks took it from there. McKinley had a few good key plays.
That's a good start to your home part of the season when you return at about 90 yards for a touchdown, and then he had another long play and got a little shaken up.
Got
Maybe
his wind back. He's back out there catching some balls.
Let's hope it's not ribs or anything. I mean, but I'm sure he'll be back out there. I don't think you can keep him down. We'll see how long, though, as the Redhawks have been. This has been just very dominant. They've had some big plays. They've controlled the clock pretty well. The defense has been great. I mean, the Cougars come in wanting to run the ball. Done a great job on their running back. Cale Culver came in here 190 yards last game. I don't know what he has today, 20 maybe?
Yeah, it is not very many. They have done a good job keying in on him. Just need to make sure that we're not leaving someone else open, though, and hurting ourselves in the long run. But we've done a very good job on the defensive side of the ball as well as the offensive side.
Ready to kick it off here as they got the fog settling in. This is beautiful football weather.
This is a pretty calm night.
All the rain we've had, you can see all the fog. There's a good kick by Capriva. See if we can keep it in bounds this time. They do.
Fielded about the 12 or 13.
That's Culver. He leaps over a guy. Oh, he's got a lane. Look at this run by Culver. That was impressive. We'll see here. Cougars needed a jolt.
Brought down by Lucas DeBoof out there. Junior, 160 pounds. And he put it all on his back.
He did. Culver's 5'11", 190. And he broke a couple tackles. He kind of leaped the guy.
We need the defense just to shut it down and take that momentum back. Up the middle, met right away by Zook.
Zook and Hushik. Zook went low, Hushik went high. We're back on, 123 people watching. Thank you, wherever you're watching from. We like to know who you're cheering for. Team, maybe it's a grandkid. Maybe you just like to watch because you got nothing better to do and you're surfing YouTube, which I highly doubt, but
came across our voices.
Yeah, they just liked us so much.
Maybe you're watching your little brother out there fill your shoes.
I believe we have someone watching. I think you're pointing at somebody. That was Roeder kind of on a counter, and now it's 3rd and 5. I'm not keeping track, but I think the Cougars have 3 first downs. I think 2 of them were on that.
Than I am.
Yeah, I think 2 of them were on that last drive. It's not a lot. Redhawks have been very good on defense.
It is not for lack of effort. They've been trying different things. They've gone to the air. They've gone up the middle. They've tried, but our defense is just.
Oh, look at that. Adam Greiner.
Greiner chased him down on the outside.
And if Culver would have got past him, it looked like he had some space.
Some yards to gain there.
And that was a do or die for Greiner. Dove right at the legs, and you can see a lot of dirt kicked up. It's wet. Mud, not dirt. There's McKinley back. Good to see. Gonna
Back for the punt.
By Roeder.
Just something that's good to see the Redhawks have gone back to is fielding those. Last year we
Oh, and there's a block. Let's see if Roush can pick it up. No, he couldn't. He tried the whole. That's tough. When it's bouncing and you just want to pick it up and run it in, but I know you're taught to jump on it.
as a lineman you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Roush, I mean,
he'd have had that.
he had a 2-point conversion last week.
Yeah.
That was, you don't see that very often
Yep.
from a lineman. I think Roush was the one that blocked it too.
Yeah, he bobbled it and just kind of lost sight of it.
That's the second block by the Redhawks. Good field position on the 19-yard line of the Cougars.
I'm guessing they'll watch that one tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, they didn't get someone off. There's 12 men on the field. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty as the Cougars didn't get someone off. I thought they just let the play. I didn't know they stopped it for that. I thought they just let it play.
That's the old Aaron Rodgers trick there, huh? Moving it 5 yards closer.
Getting a little harder to see numbers and such. The fog is really settling in now.
Prever running up the middle.
Oh, that's a
Flag
hold.
on play.
Definitely a hold right there.
Down to about the 9, and we'll bring that one back.
Too bad that was close to a, or that was a first down. I think that's what, the 4th, 5th holding call by the Redhawks, and
Probably the 5th.
like you said in the first half, that's been their biggest enemy.
Yep.
There's penalties.
If they didn't talk about that at halftime, I bet they talk about it tomorrow.
I'm sure Coach Worth will find things on their Saturday morning film session.
Yep. Prever rolling out, looking to pass.
Ooh, I don't think he saw Roeder. He threw it right at him.
Looked like he was trying to throw it through him.
Yeah. But he escaped him. He could have been a sack, but there's his quickness. Kept the play alive.
Still brings us back to 2nd and 15.
Brings a 2nd and 15 from the 25.
Be a good time for one of McKinley's big plays.
Or Greiner, but he was good coverage right there by Niederhoff. Didn't let him get past. They had a touchdown earlier in the game, back in the corner of the end zone with that play.
Yep, Greiner just could not get there. It was good coverage. Brings up 3rd down.
Safe to say this is 4-down territory. Good pocket right there for Capriva, and it's just a little wide for
McKinley, it looks like.
Yep. Had a lot of time to throw.
Let him just a little bit too much.
See what the Redhawks can do here. 4th and 15 on the Cougar 24. Even if they don't get first down here, Cougars will have a long field. Another good pocket.
Right up there.
Oh, what a pass.
to McKinley.
It's hard to tell
Don't
from.
think he's
No, I think he's
got
a
it,
yard
but-
short or half a yard. It's hard to tell from right here.
Yeah, I think he's on the wrong side.
Yep, they
of
needed the 9,
Yep.
and I think he's on the 10. They might measure. Nope. Wasn't close enough, but that was a great pass right over the
Yeah, that would have
defender.
been a good third down play.
Yeah, you're right.
But nonetheless, turn the ball over on downs. Cougars are deep in their own territory.
It's like the ball's on the 10-yard line.
See if the defense can put some points up here. Right up the middle. Maybe a couple.
It's like Roush with the hit right away.
Bowles on the carry.
Now, 2nd and 7.
Tell you what, that defensive line's been having one heck of a game.
They have been standing their ground for sure.
Yeah. Pretty much the offensive line there. Roush, Hume, Kuchera, Hushik.
Gets to be a long game when you play both sides of the ball like that. But it's where conditioning comes in. And
Oh, there's balls on the ground. I can't tell who has it.
Redhawks are signaling it's them.
They are. And they've got it.
And it is.
That is Aiden Zook, I think, came up with it. Number 11. Nope, maybe not.
Redhawk
Doesn't matter,
ball
Redhawk
on
ball.
About the 12-ish. Pick
not-
up where we left off.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
It's 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line of your own table.
Here's the winner of the video press box. It is $86. Have them meet us in the back of the press box, okay? As soon as you can. No, announce it like between plays here, okay?
Capriva back on the field. Pitches to Zook, and
And
he
he's
is
gonna
going to
walk
be
in.
untouched for the Red Hawk touchdown.
That'll go in as a pass, I think. It was a little shovel pitch pass. Zook strolls into the end zone, and it's 30-0.
Well, every pass completion is a good pass. So
Exactly. Unless it's to the other team. That doesn't go down as a completion.
then it would not be a completion. Yeah.
It's completion to the wrong team.
Yeah, you don't get credit for those.
No, you don't. Looks like they're going
Quick
to try it
little
again.
move there.
Oh, Capriva bounces off. Oh. Oh, we've got a penalty. I wonder if they're going to get Michael Schreier. Schreier was over there. He had a good block on somebody. Are they going to get him for something? I don't know why. He blocked somebody. I mean,
He
but
was,
then he
celebrating
was kind
a
of
little bit
Yeah, I think that's
after
what
the
they're going to
play.
get. I think they're going to get him for that. I'll bet that's what it is. Anyway, didn't Capriva go in?
Yes,
He
did
bounced
get
off.
in.
Yeah, they haven't given him the 2 point. I think they're waiting here, but he bounced off of a defender and went in. Oh, they called it on the Cougars. It's been a little chippy, but you know.
It has been starting to see some confidence come out in the Red Hawks.
Maybe frustration by the Cougars.
We need to get our heads back in the game and just play football till the end of the game.
So whatever the penalty, I'm assuming it was a personal foul, and that I saw them signal towards AGWSR.
So do they assess that on the kickoff?
Yeah, so the
then?
Red Hawks will be kicking from about the 50. Actually, I think they are kicking from the 50. Or is it the...
He says he's not sure.
They don't know. Oh, never mind. They're kicking from the 40. Okay, so it's a 45. Couldn't remember. See what Capriva can do here. Put it through the uprights. Now would, I mean, quite honestly, now, I mean, you're up 32-0. Maybe not, but this would be a time to onside because even if you don't get it,
Right, they're
still
back there.
But
Yep.
up 32-0, I don't know if that's going to happen.
It is.
And
gonna
what do you
happen.
know? They did it, and they've got
they get
it.
the ball back. That would be Redhawk ball as it
Michael Bell.
come off to number 50, Mullins.
I mean, I know you're up 32-0, but why not do that?
Well, you still got a lot of season.
You're
left.
right.
You gotta practice. Makes it Redhawks 32, Cougars 0. 7:59 left in the third quarter. The Redhawk offense is back on the field. Going big.
He's got it, and Shire's in the end zone. So the Redhawks have been able to do whatever they want.
They have been all over the field.
Great pass by Capriva's been on tonight. He was a little last week, he had a
little
couple,
long
just a
on-
little long.
Yep,
You're
yep.
right. Tonight he's been right on.
Well, I tell you, that's one good thing about these guys playing both sides of the ball is it doesn't matter if you're offense or defense. When you have a dedicated offense, dedicated defense, and you're on the field this much, you can get wore down a little bit. But when you're used to playing both sides of the ball, it doesn't really matter what you're doing.
No, and like I said, most of them, if not all of them, are playing both sides. So right now it is 38-0. As the fog continues to settle. And now we get the running clock since it's 35. Like it is in basketball. So the clock will be running more here in the second half due to the score.
Told you this was one of those nights I was not going to want to be a cheerleader.
They are, some of them, their arms aren't going very high anymore. They're, I think they're losing count. Oh my goodness. Yep, they're a little tired.
Yeah.
Do they want to go to push-ups?
Yeah. I think everyday practice needs to include 50 jumping jacks.
Niederhoff jumps on it. It was another kind of onside squib kick, so Cougars will start at about the 50.
Redhawks doing some subbing, getting 75 in there. Big Clayton Bolts going up on the D-line. I tell you, he played at Belle Plaine last week, and, man, he was plugging some holes.
He was.
He was doing a good job.
5'10", 285.
He takes a couple people to make sure he's not in the way, but he plugs a hole.
They're in there at nose tackle. Nothing there. That was Boner trying to go, and he is
Loss of about 3 or 4 on it.
Looks like Schreier was in there, maybe Roush. Redhawks getting some different players in. Looks like Schreier's come off. Number 8, Lucas DeBoof gets in. Unker's in there, 26. Luker's coming in, number 12. So Redhawks putting in some subs here on defense, like they did last week, but that was near the end of the game.
Yeah, that was a little closer towards the end. A little more cushion this time.
Yep.
That's good for those young guys to get in there. And
there's a good mix in there right now of young and old. Colt Knack's in there 15, but he actually plays a pretty decent amount on defense. He's a freshman too. Or at least he did last week.
another good wrestler.
Yep, there you go. See a common denominator here? Clayton Bolt, wrestler.
Wrestler. I'm not biased or anything.
No, not at all. But it's true. I mean, it's true. You see it. Oh, big hit. Good defense right there. That was Lucas DeBooth. That's how you play it. Went for the ball. Didn't take the offensive player out. Good timing right there.
Logan Roush put a pretty good
Yeah, he
pop
did.
on Noah Kleichman.
Another one like Kuchera, not the biggest guy, but he's been on the line there for multiple years. Wrestler, strong.
Yeah, again, just 5'10", 185.
Quick, though. See if anyone can see the ball.
Yeah, I guess it's rotor back to punt.
Almost blocked. Yep, just get away from it, and McKinley will let it go out of bounds.
About the 23, 4.
Looks like Capriva's still going to go back out on as a quarterback.
Well, they brought her out to about 27.
Get some other people in. 71, Zaid Padaski gets in.
That would be Drake.
Zaid. I said Zaid, didn't I? Oh, geez. I hope Zaid's not watching.
He's not watching. He's in the stands. I seen him at halftime.
Oh, geez. Don't tell him I said that. I mean, they're one and the same.
Well, that starts with Dan.
They're all can't tell them apart.
Right. And all three have been 71. So
Oh, I did not realize that.
Yep. Similar situation. My brother was 57, I was 57, and Chase was 57.
There you go.
A little bit of a family tradition here, North Tama football.
That's McKinley fighting for some yards.
Scratching for everyone that he got.
Yeah, it wasn't a total line change. They just took a couple out. We try to get the numbers if we can see them, but yeah. I think right now Drake is the only one on the line that wasn't at the beginning of the game.
Capriva's looking downfield, moving around a little bit.
Just kind of throws it away towards Greiner. Good coverage by the Cougars.
I did not circle their starting lineup, but I would assume they're doing some subbing as well.
Yeah. Well,
I don't see Roeder out there.
I do have it circled, but it's mostly looks like starters. 76 didn't start. That's Aiden Heitland. I think that's it. Yeah, it appears 44 Gage Urban's in. He didn't start, so about the same for both teams. That's Michael Bell going up.
Hit out of bounds, about the 50 they're calling it.
Tell you what, the receiving core this year, just in almost 2 games, have been very impressive. I mean, Greiner's the top receiver last year. He's back, and then you have Devin McKinley, also a good receiver, but then Bell wasn't out last year. He's out there now.
Doing a good job for the Redhawks. It's nice to see him out there.
Schreier was hurt all last year. Another good receiver, big body, both of them.
Cleveland looking to pass.
They continue to throw. He's looking, and that's intercepted.
Intercepted by Abbas, Lane Abbas.
Yep, just overshot Austin Unker, 26.
Abbas is a senior for the Cougars. So it'll be first down Cougars on the their 30-yard line. Score is still 38 Redhawks, 0 for the Cougars.
You can see the clock running, that even between, it's only going to stop between quarters and on timeouts, and I believe after scores. But it ran in that change of possession because of the score. It's a good throw right there. Jared Brock gets it to
Bowles.
It's hard to see. Bowles, your eyes are better than mine.
He gets down to about the 51, 52. So that'll be a first down for the Cougars.
It's like McKinley's going to come off. Riley Zook, number 10, a sophomore, is in. Oh, we're going to be into the quarter. Still very dominant for the Redhawks, 38-0. So I don't know, we're kind of beating a dead horse. I don't know what else to say. Redhawks have dominated.
You've done a great job tonight, Tyson.
No, I'm glad to have you here, Mike. We're doing good up here. You were thinking you couldn't do this. I mean, come on.
Well, I was not my normal wheelhouse here.
No, doing just fine. It's okay. It's only game one, so 3 more
Right.
home games.
Walking to the concession stand at halftime, I had probably a dozen people. How come you're not calling out the first downs?
I don't know if you moved up or, like, I don't know if you'd see this as a, is this a demotion or a promotion?
Well, I tell you, I think it's a conspiracy to keep me quiet.
I mean, well, you still get to talk, so.
By now, my voice is squeaking, always, especially on a night like tonight when we've had several first downs and playing some good Redhawk football.
You probably, you might not have a voice right now if you're still doing your other gig. Oh, Griner almost had Jared Brock, but
Had him in the backfield. And he turns around and gains about 8 on the play.
don't think we'll see McKinley back in. He's got his pads off.
It's usually a good indication.
Getting some new players in. Number 7, Gavin Roush. Freshman. Gets in. Is his brother still in? I don't believe so.
No, he's down there, helmet off,
Yeah, so,
behind Canat. So,
well, we get it. The younger Roush in now. Got a lot of freshmen in. Good to see.
so we had the Hushik boys. Now we got the Roush boys.
Ooh, there's a flag. Probably a hold.
Penalty coming in.
We'll try to get these different numbers in. New ones. 52, Chaz Hall's a freshman. He gets in.
Coming in for Griner.
A lot of freshmen in right now. Freshmen and sophomores for the Redhawks.
And we are backing up the Cougars. Sorry, I was trying to read numbers. I did not catch what the call was, but
We're going to assume it was a hold. They went back 10, so it was thrown in the place of a hold.
Consensus in the booth here is it was holding. So
Nope. Colt Knack comes off. 54, Caden Cannon comes in. He's a sophomore.
giving the ball to Culver. Gets over to the sideline.
Yeah, Redhawks. I think Hume is the only starter still in the game. And I don't know if Hume plays as much on the defensive line. I don't remember if he started on defensive line or not. Offensive line for sure.
Third and 6 on 42.
Up the middle with the Cougars, finding some running room.
That's going to be a touch. No! Oh, I spoke a little too soon. Touchdown saving tackle by DeBooth. So this is what happened last week. You put in some other players, get them some playing time.
Yep.
It's good. Score doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're not hurting anything here.
Nope. That was Bulls who got all the way down to about the, we're going to say the 2. I think it looks like the Cougars have most of their starters still in the game.
Well, like I said earlier, we haven't seen them play, so we don't really know, but I would still say it's not for lack of effort.
No, I think this is just, and there's a touchdown. Bulls gets into the end zone.
Just a
Yeah, now
what I would say is an outstanding Redhawk defense tonight has done a superb job.
yeah, just from week one, you knew the defense was going to look good. The offense really, just from the get-go,
Yep.
from the opening kickoff, they've kind of been able to do what they want. They're gonna attempt a PAT. That is, I'm going to ruin his name, but he's an exchange student from Germany, so I have good kick. Lasse, and I'm going to ruin his last name. He said it for me, and he said it so beautifully with his German accent, and I just could not. Lasse, we're going to go with that. Good kick right there. I wonder if he plays some soccer over there.
Yeah, it was.
Just assuming.
Right through the uprights.
Yeah, good looking kick.
38-7. With 9:19 left in the ball game. Are we up to 150 viewers? Where are we at for viewers?
123. I think the high was 140, something like that. We've got a nice thank you for what we do with the audio crew, announcers. We're just here. We're just trained monkeys, but it's the brains behind it. Really, is Keith Kennedy, Levi LaRue, and the students. They do all of this with the
technology class
the
that they teach in school.
Yeah, the tech crew, the tech club. But they do all the sound and the video and all that. So it's a student organization. It's good. Learn some good skills.
We could be working alongside some news anchors or something right now and don't even know it.
Exactly. Another good-looking kick by Lasse.
Good spinning kick.
Kind of want to try his last name, but
Hunker catches it in the air and takes a knee. Be Redhawk ball on the 17 or so.
looks like Capri was going to go back out at quarterback. I know that Jared Dvorak was the backup last year. He's hurt right now. So I bet you'd see him in the game right now. He played a little bit last year in some games. He's a sophomore. Injured right now, not in. The other quarterback, it looks, is it Colt Knack? He is the other quarterback on the roster. He was quarterback last year for the junior high team.
Yep. Freshman, 5'9", 140 pounds.
Another wrestler.
And a good one.
See his dad out there now as an assistant coach.
Assistant coach. We've got
Michael Bell.
He's had a good carry for the Redhawks.
Yeah, he's had a really good game, offensive and defensively. It's good to have him back out.
Brought it out to the
Couldn't see who that was, could
Couldn't
you?
see who it was,
Somebody's
but
doing it, though.
I heard somebody picking up my slack there.
We should really have your daughter doing it. I mean, she's in the student
I'm
section.
wondering
Why
if
wouldn't?
that's who it is, because she texted me and said, "Did you hear me?" So
There you go.
she's got a
Carry on.
heck of a voice. It carries.
There's Bell again. Puts his helmet down.
Good run. Good run after the catch. They're moving the sticks. So. If that was her, I'm going to have to coach her a little bit on watching the game. She's probably making a TikTok right now.
You're probably not wrong. Redhawks running the clock down, play clock.
Pass out to Zook, good for a few yards.
Yeah, we don't have stats in front of us, but the Capriva's completion percentage is pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
And it hasn't all been those outs. Those have been working, but he's gone downfield too and had, I mean, I don't know. Last week I think he was 11 for 23. I think I read that. Yeah, for 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. And he ran the ball 7 for 83 last week. I think his stats are a little better tonight.
Yeah.
I think he's probably thrown for over 200. It's a little shovel pass to Schreier.
Picking up another 3 or 4 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll let that play clock run down every time as we go to 7 minutes left in the game. Still comfortably up for the Redhawks, 38-7. Right between the numbers again. Yeah, Capriva's really zipped those in and right between the numbers almost every time.
Definitely no sense of urgency on the Redhawks' part.
No.
Just these quick little passes.
Yeah, they're not running the ball a lot, but I mean, this is kind of working like a run game. Just these short out passes.
Brings up 3rd and about 1.
Maybe they're doing that so they can see the ball better instead of because it's so foggy trying to go downfield. They might not see it.
Second and 17.
Hey, the student sections are having some fun with each other.
Capriva dancing around. Hits his target.
Just Bell again. We're just going to go back and forth between Bell and Schreier right now. Trying to hear what they're saying. I don't think they heard it. Well, kids are having fun.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, for those kids, those guys out on the field, they may say they don't hear you, but they can feel it.
I'm sure.
Capriva back to pass. Got a guy in the corner.
Is that in? Touchdown. Whoever it was, they caught it sitting down. I think it was Austin Unker, 26, I believe. I think it was Unker. He was just sitting on the goal line, and Capriva found him. It was Unker. Good to see him with the touchdown, spreading the ball around.
Redhawks lined up to go for 2.
Oh, the ball's fumbled. Zook jumps on it. Doesn't matter.
Botch snap there.
All right, 4:33 to go. 44-7 Redhawks.
And Coach Worth is just as energetic as he was on the first play of the game.
That's one thing about Coach Worth is he brings a lot of enthusiasm, and it never doesn't matter what the score is.
Yep.
He's got it. This is his second year coaching, and he's now the athletic director here at North Tama. He does not want them to score. I heard that. Well, it looks like the Redhawks are going to tie their win total from last year on the second game.
We'll take it.
In a very tough district, but it looks like the Redhawks are here to stay in this district. Like we said, next week they go to Hudson. I know that they lost their opening game. I don't know how tonight is. And that goes straight out of bounds. Like I said, AGWSR at home against BCLEW. That's most of the alphabet there, right?
Redhawks doing some more substitutions. We got Wyatt Hitchcock, number 60, going in. Big Clayton Bolt still out there, plugging up the lanes.
And like sometimes you can see scores, but I'm not seeing.
Pelka comes out. And Joe Unker goes in.
I think we're going to get a timeout. Coach Worth's going to call timeout. There's a lot of confusion and trying to get a lot of subs in right now.
Some subs on and off the field. Making sure everybody knows their assignment, knows what we're doing.
I do have a scoreboard. Ooh, I didn't know this game was going on tonight. Grundy Center and Dyke New Hartford.
What is going on with that one?
Grundy Center's up 10-7 in the fourth quarter. That's a game.
That is a game.
That's a game of note. Try and see who these teams play next week.
Got Tristan Smith, number 84, out on the field.
Another freshman. Oh, here I do have a score. I'll wait till after this play, though. That Padaski with the tackle. So who these two, like I said, North Tama goes to Hudson next week. Cougars will be at home against the Comets. So that's a lot easier to say. Hudson beat BCLEW 45-0, so.
Big number 57 out there, Colton Kreinhardt.
Clayton Bolt was going to take out a cheerleader almost. I think Aiden Zook just saved a cheerleader's life. That was fun to watch. Good tackle right there. That's Gavin Roush, I think, with the first hit.
And then 54, Caden Cannon, there to help out. So Cannon out there on the line.
New quarterback for the Cougars is a freshman, Colin Willems.
Mason Hoshek going in, number 64.
Once again, to just reload with the Hushiks.
We're going to have to put a sand trap over here on the side to slow Clayton down next time. That D-line was all over that one. Still gained a few yards.
You love watching these guys get in, especially these younger ones that don't get to play that much, and just how pumped they are when they're in. And
Henry Hansen checking in, number 66. He's another first-timer, sophomore.
I believe it's all freshmen and sophomores out there for the Redhawks.
As the student section is letting everyone know with the JV chant.
And look like the Cougars have a bunch of new players in too, so this could be a preview of Monday's game.
Right. They stacked him up pretty good, but was good enough for the Cougar first down.
68, Levi Zobel in the game now. More players coming in.
65 is not on the roster.
We don't have a 65.
Padaski coming off.
I got nothing for the Redhawks. Not on our roster. False start.
Josh Dostal, number 5 out there, getting some action.
So I think every Redhawk has played now. And it looks like pretty much every Cougar has too.
That is good to see on both teams this early in the season. A lot of things can still happen. You never know when you're going to need those young guys to step in and fill a spot. Each play that they get, you know, on each Friday night is just one that prepares them just in case that happens. Of course, you never wish ill on anyone, but it is football and things do happen.
Yeah, the Redhawks will go to 2-0 this year. The Cougars will be 1-1.
We are under 1 minute left in this ball game. 44 Redhawks, 7 for the Cougars.
Redhawks go to 1-1 Hudson next week. Cougars go home, play the 0-2 Comets. Urban up the middle, but he's stopped by, is that Riley Zook, number 10?
There's several brother teams on here, huh?
There sure are. It's probably in the game.
That will bring down the clock to 0.
And that is as dominant of a game as you're going to see from the Redhawks.
Congratulations to the North Bend Redhawks, 44-7 over the Cougars.
You will not hear us for a couple weeks. We'll be back here in a couple weeks as the Redhawks will take on Nashua Plainfield for their homecoming game. But I believe you can, tomorrow, big volleyball tournament here in North Tama, you can watch that on our YouTube channel. So for Mike Morrison. Thank you, Mike. We got through the beginning where we couldn't hear each other, but we did it.
The tech team did a good job of working through that. Appreciate everybody.
Oh, yes.
That was hard at work behind us here. And it was definitely a new perspective for me. I appreciate it, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, you'll hear us back in a couple of weeks. For Mike Morrison, I'm Tyson Roberts, and thank you for joining.